Hi, I'm Terblanche. I'm a positive psychologist and I am passionate about bringing the science of happiness to people at no cost. This is the 5th episode in our series on the building blocks of happiness. And today we are going to continue talking about mental mastery. So let's get straight into it. The very first skill of mental mastery is the ability to be aware of what is going on in your mental processes. Unless you are aware of the fact that you may be feeling anxious, or that you are caught in the mode of continuous rumination, or that in a particular setting you feel out of sorts and perhaps uncomfortable. Unless we are aware of these things, we are literally remaining the victim of our mental processes. So today, I'm going to share with you one of the most powerful practices for building mental awareness. It's a really simple practice, and it is the simple practice of journaling. And journaling is not just for teenage girls. The science is unequivocal, but before I get into the science, I'll tell you about my own life. I've been journaling since 2007. I journal in Excel. Because I don't have to worry about spell check, I have to be brief about what I want to say. But it allows me every single day to clear the fluff from my mind, to process what is going on in my life, and most importantly, to write down the good things that are happening, because as human beings, we are very often focused and over-focused on the negative, and we forget about the positive things that happen in our life. When I don't journal consistently, I can literally feel how my mood begins to take a slight downward tip. And when I consistently journal, and I journal for that day, it is like my mind is suddenly clear. I've worked through the stuff I need to work through, and I have put myself into an upward spiral of optimism. So let's look at the science. The evidence shows us that journaling is a powerful de-stressor. In fact, people who journal for 20 minutes, 3 times to 5 times a week. Okay, I know that's the gold standard. But people who journal for that amount of time actually have improved immune systems because they are managing their stress better. That's the first thing. I already spoke about the gratitude. And the more you journal about the good things, the more it actually changes your neural circuitry. We'll talk about that in a later episode. And the third thing is that journaling has been scientifically proven as one of the most powerful ways for building optimism about your future life. Journaling about your aspirations, about who you want to become as your best self, is one of the primary highways to hope and optimism. So the so what, now what for everybody here on this episode is, I know we all have very little time. Start with 1 line of journaling a day. Doesn't matter if you do it on a serviette or notes on your phone or a Word document on your computer or whether you carry a little notebook. Write down 1 reflective thought a day. Begin with the minimum viable option. You will begin to immediately see the difference as you begin to reflect on your life, how your self-awareness builds. There is no greater mental mastery than knowing what is going on in your head. So thank you so very much for listening. In our next episode, we're going to talk about what to do with negative emotions when they arise and actually to use them as an ally and not an enemy. Thank you.